Welcome to the Gus Alva Perspective, a video cast that's earmarked to embrace abundance and gratitude over the mindset of scarcity and fear. The topic that I'd like to touch on today is actually one that is very personal in nature towards many different individuals. The whole concept ties around the concept of spirituality, and it's a pretty important theme, particularly within the mental health space. I've seen several different individuals seeking out my help and attention, in which oftentimes they queried as to whether having a sense of spirituality was beneficial or not. They oftentimes will ask me as a reference point. I was taught within the psychiatric setting as a board certified psychiatrist early through my training to not necessarily divulge much about myself, but to really focus on the individual. If pressed into a situation, I will absolutely make mention that I do have strong Christian beliefs, but again, that spirituality is a very personal issue. Let's consider some of the salubrious effects of spirituality on a person's sense of well being and the quality of their life. And what I'm going to walk you through are 6 areas of consideration in which we clearly see some beneficial issues. The first one is that of emotional well being. Spirituality oftentimes provides different folks with a sense of purpose, meaning, connection. So they believe in something that's greater than themselves. There's oftentimes a feeling of inner peace, joy, and contentment that follows specific feelings of spirituality, and spiritual practices oftentimes will involve meditation, prayer, or contemplation, all of which can help manage stress, anxiety, and negative emotions in a very effective manner. So those are very important issues. A second very important area is mental resiliency, because spirituality provides a framework for understanding and coping with life's challenges. Oftentimes, the offering of solace during difficult times will provide people with a sense of hope, optimism, and resilience in the face of adversity, which are some of the things that we always want to encourage. Through encouragement of self reflection, self awareness, and the development of positive attitudes and beliefs, people clearly get some benefit. Another area of benefit is that of improved relationships. Spirituality promotes compassion, empathy, forgiveness, and love, not just for oneself, but also for others. And these are qualities that foster healthy and harmonious relationships, not just, like I said, with oneself, but certainly others. The encouragement of treating others with kindness, with respect, with understanding, ultimately helps foster stronger social connections. And if you think about that, that is ultimately something that benefits all of us within a community. A fourth thing to consider is a sense of belonging. Being part of a community that shares familiar beliefs and values ultimately creates a sense of unity, that of acceptance, and that of belonging, which further help reduce feelings of loneliness and isolation, which assail all of us at different time points. A fifth thing of consideration is an increased resilience to stress. By providing a perspective and purpose, spirituality helps individuals navigate stressful situations. By promoting present moment awareness, it also helps reduce stress and promotes a sense of calm and serenity. This further offers comfort and strength during challenging times. And a last point that obviously, as a healthcare professional, becomes one of the primordial riders by which I'll oftentimes encourage individuals to have a healthy sense of spirituality is the enhancement in health overall. There's oftentimes the potential in helping lower blood pressure, reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease, and improving immune function when people are spiritually oriented. There's also an associated healthier lifestyle because of choices that are being made. When people aren't necessarily eating things that they shouldn't, smoking, drinking in excess, and keeping in mind that these are things that ultimately are being encouraged through their religious principles or faith are ultimately things that help the individual bridge different types of uh, conflict that they might be experiencing. Now, it's important to note that spirituality is a deeply personal and individual experience, and obviously its effects vary greatly from one individual to another. However, as people, cultivating a strong sense of spirituality can contribute to a more fulfilling and healthier life, encompassing emotional well being, mental resilience, improved relationships, and a sense of belonging further help reduce stress and enhance overall health. Thus, gratitude is having the understanding that one does not need to press one's religious beliefs on others, but if one holds religious principles close to the vest, close to themselves, ultimately there are a myriad of reasons and many different examples through which this will help enhance the individual's life overall and also help out with whatever types of difficulty from a medical or a neuropsychiatric perspective they may be experiencing. Some food for thought. I'd leave you, and I thank you for joining us for this segment of the Gus Alva perspective, specifically addressing the theme of spirituality. Thank you.